Well, I didn't go to the beginning. It was strong.
Relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in the basement with your boy. Next step in who?
Happy K.
Happy K. Happy K. Oh, happy K.
Oh, happy K. Oh, happy
Happy
K.
K.
Oh, happy K.
When he walks.
When Aaron walk.
Right.
Walk.
All right.
Aaron walk.
Okay.
When Aaron walk.
You started already.
Walks.
Hey, you're in the basement with your boy. Next step in who?
K.
Yes, sir. Happy Thursday. I mean, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. We came up today. I did the show today specifically because I have it's a privilege, honor, and it was a special thing for me today. My godson Keith G committed today. Long hard work of basketball. We've been in the gym since mini me.
Yeah.
In the gym working, and today this year he graduates from Penn Charter High School. You know what I mean? He graduates from Penn Charter High School this year, and to see what I saw today, it brought me to tears. So I was like, instead of us having our show on Thursday, like we usually do, I said I wanted to do a special show today because he committed today via Instagram.
All right.
And we're gonna have Keith on our show today, man, and let him talk. He's all grown up. He talking all deep voices, and you know
right?
What I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
cool. No.
So, yeah, he never was a talker anyway in the first place. But we will have my boy on the show today, and I'm super duper proud of him and his accomplishment. And it's been long overdue. I don't want to talk too much about it,
no,
but
talk to me,
I'd rather talk. I want him to talk when
he.
he get on here as well, though.
You know
what I'm
okay.
saying?
Well, before he gets on, let me ask you some questions because you were definitely part of the process. Number one, so
Nayla on here. What's up, Nayla?
What's up, Nayla?
Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come here, and please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and definitely hit that like button. We on the road to 1,000 subs. We need 1,000 subs. So all those kids in here or adults in here that want to come and have a conversation with Keith, when Keith gets on here, y'all can ask questions. We'll say those questions that y'all may have. Please.
Call in, give him congratulations, man, because it was a hard. I'm not gonna say it was a hard road, but I mean it's a journey.
Yes, it is.
It's a journey, man. And then
also,
what up, Daryl? What up, Daryl?
Hey, the wife on here too. Ain't that so? Look, all right. We streaking right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep bringing them out. Bring them out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you also just being a part of this journey, how does it feel for you just being like a trainer / coach / mentor,
Godfather / uncle, like
psychologist, 'cause dad's getting on me,
man.
like what do you see from a point guard,
They go daddy on there.
What up, Keith? What up,
What up,
man?
Keith?
Proud Papa
Oh
Keith.
man,
What's up, man?
To for me, it's bitter. It's like it's very emotional because
That's okay.
I've been there from the beginning, like
Right.
holding him when he birthed and all the way to this point. You know what I'm saying? And to see his process, he doesn't talk much, so he just plays the right way. Which those type of players don't really get the attention that they're worth. And because he's not putting up 30, 40 points, 28 points, 24 points, he's a solid point guard, always been the same way from rooter to the tutor. A solid point guard who thinks pass first, defends 94 feet, you know what I'm saying? And to see this process of the time that it's taken to get to this point, and for him to go to school on a full scholarship, to be recruited and all that stuff, that's all the things that I wanted for him because I know he always put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And to have this come about, it just lets him know what he always knew and what we always told him. You got it in you. It's just a matter of you just expressing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't talk much, so express it on that court. Be you. You know what I'm saying? So to see that and to finally come to this day for him to say that I committed full scholarship, you know what I mean, to school, play basketball, and academically he was going to go to school for free anyway.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But
just
for the thing of basketball, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the opportunity.
Because I mean, the academics, like you said, like the academics are going to take care of itself because I mean, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Believe it or not, like Big Keith was a good student too. So
no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. That's what he told me.
He's gonna tell you what he needs to tell you, but Keith was not a good student.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway,
I love my brother.
Keith was an alright student to me. So
he was all right.
I guess he did. I guess he did enough just to stay eligible.
He stayed eligible. That's what he did. He stayed eligible. He's definitely stayed eligible.
No doubt. But I mean, but the work ethic, I know Keith always had that work ethic, though. Big
work
Keith,
ethic.
And it's just.
See, he know.
I'm sorry, Keith. I was trying to give you some props here, bro.
Oh, listen.
But
we was together every day.
True that.
I never went to 8th period.
You did? I
never.
I had to go to 8th period.
My whole senior year and junior year, I never been to 8th period.
Which
and it was crazy.
Was you had a work roster or something?
What's crazy is my English. I had an English class 8th period, but I played baseball and I played basketball, so I was out. And then it was crazy. My teacher at the time for English was a teacher that my mom had back in the day.
Okay.
So they already knew who I was. I would go in there periodically,
serious?
But I did not for 11th and 12th grade year. I don't think I probably went to the last period, maybe a few times.
I thought you had a work roster.
No, I worked. I was playing basketball. I played basketball. And I was playing baseball.
I was wondering why nobody would stop you in the hallway.
Yeah, exactly. Larry always out.
See him with his little varsity, he got his little varsity jacket on. He's one of them.
Yeah,
all
right.
Okay.
I was fortunate.
I see.
Okay.
Okay. I see where the status is at.
But
here.
So
gotcha.
Keith played basketball only though. That's the only thing Keith plays basketball. Me and Gerald play baseball and basketball.
Shout out to Gerald.
So shout out to my bro Gerald and my niece Aaliyah, who's going to St. Joe's on the full ride.
Shout out, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
this is what I love to hear, man. This is what I love to hear. Like,
part of that journey too.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You're part of like everybody's journey for somehow, some way. Like
my family is great.
You're somewhere in there somewhere. You're somewhere in there.
He said stop telling secrets in MLK life. For sure, man. But man. But that ain't stop our growth as men. We was raised the right way. We had our old heads, Smack and Bo. Shout out to all Kern and everybody they showed us the right way. You know what I'm saying? They didn't allow us to do stupid stuff like a lot of these young boys doing now to their considered quote unquote old heads. Our whole old heads in Uptown was different.
Oh yeah, same thing on.
It was
I
so
mean, I don't know if
different.
we had any old heads on Rittenhouse Street. I mean, we
Hmm.
had like older neighbors
Right.
who would
But
tell on us,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
fine. But I mean, but the beauty of all this is, I mean, just seeing the process and just
yes.
seeing the growth. Because I
Hmm.
remember Keith when he was like in like eighth grade.
Hmm.
So so it's like I was like just watching him play like in like in AAU and stuff like that, and going. I used to see him like in different different venues and stuff like that, and just watching
Hmm.
him super quiet. Had that little smirk, like
Hmm.
but it was going down,
Yep.
and that smirk came out, and he was playing defense. Like
Hmm.
he's about to eat.
Yep. Yep.
So, but that's the name of the game here, especially like when you're in high school and you want to be an athlete, because not everybody makes it to the pros and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I mean, but the name of the game is like to go to a college, play the game that you love for free,
For free. Yep.
free. Your parents,
As free as possible.
only thing your parents have to come out of your pockets just to cash app you some money because you want to go out.
Yeah.
And even that, you might be cool with that too.
Yep.
Maybe.
Exactly. Maybe. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
Keith, hit your mom and dad up for
Yeah,
cash,
definitely hit your mom and dad up.
please.
Only call your godpop in emergencies.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
please.
Only
You know what I mean?
emergencies.
Yeah.
And then
But
I'm gonna call your dad to make sure that they got it so that I can just say I sent it to them so they give it to you. But yeah, shout out to my sister April and my niece Kaylee.
hey,
I
how
know
they doing? They
I
doing
know they
okay?
love yeah they I know they loving this
Okay.
moment. You know what I'm saying? So but shout out to them. Never missing basketball games. Kay was
Yes.
playing volleyball for a little bit, and I'm not sure if she's still going to play this year or anything. But she's very academically smart. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
understandable.
What Kay's right. She's our own little woman. She's just like her mother. But yeah. But Kay,
Nice.
love you. Sis April, congratulations. Keith, definitely, bro. I know you in here already, but congratulations as well. I'm just happy to be part of this journey. And
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, so
You
we sent the
still
link out
part
to
of it,
Keith. So
Still
little
part
Keith,
of it.
if I know you're probably watching right now, but the link is in your email. So just hit the email once you ready. Once you come in, we'll bring you on the show. So get this thing going. But yeah, it's definitely a great moment. Shout out to Penn Charter for all the hospitality for and allowing my godson Lil Keith to adventure into that basketball life and
Yeah.
the leadership that y'all shown him, because it definitely goes a long way with the school, and schooling means a whole lot. And Coach Bass and the other coaches that he had prior to him being there, and those, all as well, especially his teammates as well, Shinholster, Mark, everybody that I don't know all the other kids, but yeah, definitely. And then Mark is one of my kids too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, Mark Butler. Mark is going to
Lafayette.
Lafayette with Mike Jordan. Yeah,
Hey,
so he's
they almost, and as a matter of fact, I see some great things for Lafayette too because they almost beat Colgate this year in the Patriot League tournament and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
yeah,
So
so it's only. I mean, I think people are leaving from Colgate. So guess what? The Patriot League is up for grabs now.
hey, and they had a pretty decent year this year
They
too.
did. They
They
played
had
some
a
pretty
good
tough
chance.
opponents too. They
Yeah.
had some tough opponents. They went on. They went out to a lot of different preseason tournaments and
Hmm.
non-conference games and stuff like that. Playing some pretty tough competition and everything. Don't sleep on the Patriot League, y'all.
Yeah,
Don't
not
sleep
at
on them,
all.
man. Them dudes can ball out there. They might have
They
some
have
really
other
high academic standards for
they
schools and stuff like that.
have other obligations after
Oh yeah.
graduation.
Most of
That's
these people, yeah,
basketball
they're
and
gonna
football and
be
all that stuff is just like
yeah.
every now and then you might get a what's his name that went to Jeremy Lin, or you might get a
The Donald Foyle or
Dial
something like that.
Foil. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's cool.
Who's the other guy that was on Speak for Yourself that played for my Cowboys? Uh,
Oh
uh
snap!
um
He went to did he go to Colgate?
he went no he went to uh Harvard, not Harvard. He went to an Ivy League school. What school was it that he
Was it
went to?
Brown? Was it Columbia? Was it?
Columbia. He went to
Oh, okay,
Columbia. He went
okay.
to Columbia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know my man. Ooh, Chuck, one of our pastors that we played ball with at GFS. He actually played for Colgate. Played for
Okay.
Colgate. Got drafted, but he chose to
They got
he
better.
chose to
They
be
got
a
jobs
pastor.
coming out of school.
Yeah, I mean,
they
he
got
chose to be a
jobs soon as
pastor.
yeah.
So I mean, I definitely dig him for that because he could easily,
Yeah.
he could easily like played football if he wanted to.
Right. So
But yeah.
yeah. So we waiting for my guy, for Keith G Jr.
I
to
mean,
come
Big Keith can
onto the.
come through too. Big Keith can come through
He's
too. Come on
working.
through,
He's
Keith.
cutting hair right now. So
Solid.
I told him what to do because he was going. I'll see if I can. This.
See if I can get there. I'll talk about the Sixers, the MVP race.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
he had some choice words for you too, though.
What happened?
Because in the playoffs, that's who you are playing. That's who you are playing in the playoffs, and he's up 8-1.
Oh,
He said this is not personal. It's just what he got to do.
just business, huh?
Yeah, it's just business, and he's up 8-1 on you right now. Pause.
Oh, for the well, this is just, well, this is like just the first week, the first couple days. So I can recover.
But
he's talking.
He's talking.
He's talking
heavy.
He's talking heavy. Hey,
He
listen,
said,
it's all right.
He said it. He told me to tell you. I said you could tell him yourself. You know what I mean? Just say it in the chat, or you can call in if you want to. But yeah, so we waiting for Lil Keith to get on here. He said he's getting his headphones. He just texted me. So he'll be on here soon. Also, today we'll be talking about some March Madness after we do our interview with Keith.
Talk dirty.
We're gonna talk about some March Madness. And until Keith get here, we can actually start talking about your Jets, because I know you want to talk about them. I can speak on my Cowboys. We releasing
you can speak on the Cowboys then, because I'll say the good news for that.
You got on your green today and everything. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Not really. That was a coincidence.
That was a coincidence.
It was laundry day. This is actually like a double mint green, not like the this is like Brooks Brothers green. Okay. So this is more not like the Kermit the Frog green that the Jets wear and stuff like that.
They wear Kermit the Frog green? I think that green is the Kermit the Frog green that you got on.
I don't know what type of green it is.
Y'all wear that. What's that? It's something green. What's the other green?
Kelly
Hunter
green.
Hunter green or Kelly green, whatever.
Kelly green? No, that's the Eagles.
You know what I'm saying?
You can keep that.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep that goes right to my
What's up, Haynes? What's up, Cuzzo? What up? I ain't talked to you in a minute, man. I hit you up soon. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Kay got that Kermit the Frog green on right now.
I don't know. I think it looks kind of nice on me, for real.
Pause.
Sorry.
I'm gay.
Sorry about that. So I was getting carried away with myself.
Sorry, you ain't lying. Yeah, look.
Pause.
You're right. I don't care.
So, my Cowboys plan on releasing Ezekiel Elliott, which was I thought that was kind of going to happen anyway.
He's been released. Shit. Yeah. He's been released. Excuse my language.
So, yeah, he's being released. Mm-hmm. They gave Pollard.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I sent you the link, Keith. Want me to send it to you again? Hold up. I send it to you again.
Wow, Keith said they said Zeke has been seen working down 13th Street. Whoa.
Oh, I'm not paying Keith no mind right now.
Oh, we are coming for you right now.
Very disrespectful.
Is he with what's his face now? He's with Miami? Last time I heard, he was with Miami.
He was in Miami, probably.
No, oh shoot. He was probably in Miami when he got the news.
Right. So, but yeah, so we are releasing Zeke. Mm-hmm. There's been some he ain't laughing.
So how do you feel about that? I mean, how do you feel about that?
I'm not surprised because they saving money on the cap, as far as that's concerned. But outside of that, it's just like, Pollard's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do at running back right now?
I mean, where's that?
You release him to? Are you releasing him to save money off cap? He already said he was gonna take a pay cut. So I don't know what they doing over there right now, because there ain't no words of running back in the mystery. Oh, my boy is in the building. What's up? Hold on. Let me get my boy in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me get added to C. That's it. Yeah. There you go.
I'm good.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, you in the building with your boy Next Step in who?
Hey, the Denzel Washington clap.
Yeah, then we got my we got my boy in here, man, Mr. Keith G Jr. Congratulations. I'm not gonna say guys, no, I'm gonna keep it politically correct right now.
Keep it gully.
All right, keep it gully. Congratulations, godson.
Thank you.
We are so super proud of you. And Nayla's in the comments. Your Aunt Shariah is in the comments. Raheem is in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we are so super duper proud of you, man. And usually I
Thank
do
you.
my podcast on Thursdays, but I couldn't hold back once I saw this. It got really emotional for me because you know where we started from. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? In the gym with the cones and everything. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
how does it feel to be recruited? Number one for
Hmm.
the game of basketball, something that you've been doing for so long.
Um. So the first time I really like getting recruited was from Chestnut Hill. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
it was AAU like junior year, or no, sophomore
Sophomore
year,
year.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
sophomore year.
Oh my bad.
Um.
I ain't mean to act like I knew. I was gonna act like I don't know nothing.
So it was it was sophomore year, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like chilling in my hotel room, and I got like a text, and it was from Coach Solomon, and but it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, he got a text, and I was um like everything like still cool, and then he was like no, he just went to Wilmington, so I
Um.
thought it was gonna be like Wilmington was like one of my choices.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really like into like Chestnut Hill like that like from that one, and
Mm-hmm.
then I started picking up like more uh like last year, um, and then it was just like from there on out, it was just like D2s, D3s, and then yeah, I
But
just
what? Lo, tell us these D2s and D3s, man. Be. Look, guys, be proud of yourself. Like not
yeah,
everybody get the opportunity to be recruited. You know what I'm saying? Most of these kids, some of these kids out here are just out here playing basketball and saying they're being recruited, and those who are being recruited are pumping up the other schools that are probably not recruiting them. You're not.
yeah,
We know you're not gonna pump fake it. Say these
mm,
schools that was interested in you. If they was interested in you, give them a shout out. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
everything is an opportunity with us. We know that. So tell us these schools, other schools that was interested in you. Jan Shirai says,
Oh, thank
congratulations.
you,
Yeah.
thank you,
My brother, Uncle Daryl says, congratulations
thank
as
you.
well. But go ahead.
Um, it was Widener, Wilmington, Eastern, Millersville was at one point, East Stroudsburg, Delval, Arcadia, Chestnut Hill, Marymount, and Arlington, and then Alvernia and Westchester was, but it wasn't like fully. But
Mm.
yeah, those are schools.
Oh, you forgot about Navy or
Oh yeah,
Army.
the
Well, yeah,
Navy and
yeah.
like
See,
yeah,
my bad. I'm not
Really?
supposed to know this. I'm not supposed to know this. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm supposed to be doing the.
Okay, this dude trying to get him signed in already.
yeah, that was at one
Myron
point,
Piggy
but
over here.
it was never like one of like on my list to like ever go
Yeah,
anyway.
we knew that. We
Yeah,
all knew that
That's
because
cool.
that was we would. I would have talked you out of that. Come on, guys. No, no, no.
yeah,
We're not doing that. You know,
yeah.
You don't want to be a frog. You don't want to do that.
But so as your choices came down, Malachi says,
Thank you.
congratulations. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We are in the basement with your boy Next Step and K, and we got my special guest, my godson Keith G Jr., who's just committed to Widener University, in which we are all so proud of him and his accomplishments. Um, so in this process, what was like, what how was the family atmosphere when you was getting these schools is calling all of a sudden? Like, how
Mm,
did that change how you looked at the game of basketball as far as your next level, what you're about to do next?
so like, like I got Twitter and like Instagram, so like I would see like everybody like get offers from like the high like D1s or like
Mm-hmm.
anything like that, and then after that I just like took what I got, and like I just wanted to like my mom said like go where like I want to be like where
Won
like
it.
I would like get want it basically
Yeah.
and like play,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the same time I didn't want them to like pay for school on top of that, so I just wanted like free education and like
Mm-hmm.
I could just play
My man.
basketball. So yeah, the family. My mom was hard on me like a lot. Um, and then I want to shout out. I texted Coach JJ today from
Okay.
Chestnut Hill.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout
Actually,
Okay.
out, bro.
JJ, me and JJ are was close with Drew Hanley, the NBA trainer. Me and JJ when JJ came to Philly. Me and him would be with Drew and doing with Embiid and everybody like that before JJ got the job at Chestnut Hill. But JJ was one of the guys that was with myself was under Drew Hanley when he was coming to Philadelphia. So I ain't tell you all that before. But
see, that's what I'm talking about. See, the connection.
But yeah,
JJ,
JJ good dude, man.
Yeah.
Good dude.
This dude is like Lefty from Donnie Brasco. He's like
stupid.
connected to everybody. This
stupid.
is Larry. This is Larry Scott. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of
My bad. But go ahead, Keith.
Forget about it.
Go ahead, Keith.
So I texted him today earlier. I was like, yeah, thank you for like recruiting me and all that. And then I had said like, yeah, and I said like when I took my visit, and then he wanted me like play pickup with like the team, so I did that. And then after he was like, yeah, you play like good. He was playing aggressive, and then he talked to my dad. And he was like, yeah, I need him to like be more aggressive. That's why I'm not gonna like offer him yet because he wants to see me play more.
That sounds like something I used to tell you all the time. But I'm gonna just leave that one alone. But go ahead, finish your story.
But yeah, so he said like be more aggressive like this year, and like that's what I was trying to do.
So, but I mean, besides Chestnut Hill doing that, like, what was it like to talk to other coaches, that was recruiting you or had interest in you, but they may not have been really like throwing nothing to you, but while you was with the K-Lo and stuff like that, you played with your homies, X. You know what I mean? Congratulations to X.
Yeah.
And so what was that like to be around them at the same token? Finally playing with them again, because I know at one point y'all split up because X went to play up, and he was real mad when y'all had to split up. I remember those days. But how was it to feel to see how he's being recruited, being part of that element, and him bringing you along with him, and all that?
I'm not gonna lie, I seen like a lot of players like from like our days, like grow up and like be like that. And I seen like X like work to like the max, and like he really like deserved everything like he got. And then the PCL chip, he deserved that. And then I suggest like he should have won MVP, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Right.
He still has another chance though. I mean, in the States. So I mean, speaking of which, shout out to Roman Catholic. I think they advanced today too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'll be trying to talk. This is what I'll be trying to talk to my guys about. He don't want to talk, so he talks and you get good 10 words out of him, and then he just shuts it down. You can't get a whole paragraph out of.
That's all right. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real simple. First of all, congratulations, Keith.
Thank you.
And now that you're going to to the next level, just looking back on your career at Penn Charter, which was great because I pretty much went to like I would say like 90% of the games unless I had to work. What was one of your proudest moments there at Penn Charter besides you're going to be graduating, number one, which is already an awesome achievement right there. What has been your proudest moment thus far?
I'm not gonna lie, I would say like the atmosphere at Penn Charter and like the teachers. Like the teachers is like everything to me. Like now, like I have like freeze, and like I'll have like freeze like in the morning, so I won't have to like go in. But now it's just like I'm going in and like making sure I see everybody and like all my friends and stuff like that. So it's just like the family ties that we have at Penn Charter. And then I would say seeing me and my team like grow from freshman year to senior year, it like showed a lot because freshman year we was like 1-9, and then COVID hit sophomore year.
Right.
So then junior year we was like we gonna win it all.
Yep.
And then that's when we like had to tie it. And then this year we was saying like the same thing, like we don't want to share it, but it ended up like happening. So we just like shared it.
I mean, and you guys were killing it out there, and plus, and you played point guard too.
Yeah.
One of the most hardest positions. I know I'm not playing point guard. You ain't putting that all on me.
We all know that.
I'll get your rebounds for you, point guard, and I'll pass the ball to you, point guard. But I guarantee, I will tell you when your screens is coming, point guard. But I'm not going to run the point. But to me, and you've been running the point guard for the last 3 years? The 4 years, really. You started like the freshman year, right? 3. Okay,
freshman
cool.
Year,
Hey. Talk your stuff.
Bro. 4 years starting the varsity, dog.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Come on, guys. Come on, boy.
So, what do you think to you makes a good point guard?
Um, I always used to like talk to like a lot of coaches about this, like
Okay.
being like a true point guard. And like one of my trainers, Pierre, he was talking to me
Shout
yesterday
out to
about like,
Pierre. You did a lot
yeah,
of work with him. But Pierre. Thank you, thank you,
yeah,
Pierre. Congratulations on your success. But
Mm-hmm.
that's those definitely congratulations, and I appreciate everything that you've done for my boy. But go ahead.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, and he was saying like, yeah, like this NIA or some I don't know what school it is, but it's like down
Oh,
south. And he
okay.
was saying like, yeah, they wanted to like get at me, and they want like a true point guard. And he was saying like it's a lot of like in college, I need like a bag or like when I need to like score and when I need to like pass.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's what I'm trying to like focus on now, and like more like working on my not my handle, but like getting a
Decision
like
making.
yeah, like a bag,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then
Mm-hmm.
okay.
yeah, and then like a
The bag
pull up.
that you had, all right, put it this way. Let's just say that the bag that you had when you had to in middle school.
Yeah, like that.
So that bag when Keith was in middle school, if
Tell the
y'all
story.
didn't know.
Tell the story.
I need
Let it
like
What
go.
that to
he was
me.
averaging
Yeah.
like 40 a game. They was
Mm.
triple teaming him.
Mm-hmm.
Then they just shout out to Just other
Hmm.
nephew out there over in Drexel. He had a
Mm-hmm.
great season this year. But when I say the aggressive Keith, where we didn't have to tell him he had to score,
Mm-hmm.
was the Keith that we was trying to get him to be like somewhat in his high school career. This boy was getting 40 unconsciously.
Like easy.
Like no, like easy work.
Like easy.
Easy
Like.
work. And I understand when you're playing with certain people and you had to change your game. But
Mm-hmm.
you've always been a pass first point guard. Very unaggressive, but
Mm-hmm.
you was a defender 94
Oh,
feet.
God.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
Sheesh.
saying? So I understand where you're coming from when Pierre is trying to tell you, listen, you gotta be that you gotta have that
big dog. Yeah.
I gotta get to a bucket
Mm-hmm.
and I can still distribute.
Mm.
But that's what I've been always trying to say. Every time I talk to you, how many times I come telling you, you gotta get more aggressive. You gotta get some shots up. You can't just, and
Yeah.
that's part of what's bad about it is it hurts your recruiting because you're playing the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it helps the recruit the person that you're passing the ball to. So they're
Mm.
not looking at you. They just saying, "No, he passing the ball around." But
Yeah.
you're not getting no credit for that, for real.
Right.
Because the true point guard has diminished out of the basketball for
Mm-hmm.
so long now. Now it's more about the scoring point guard, and which is what you're gonna have to do on the next level.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I mean, who do you now looking back also in your career again back at Penn Charter? Who do you think were your like some of your toughest opponents back then?
Freshman year, I'm gonna say definitely Malvern.
Mm.
Uh, I heard
Mm.
they was talking to some. They was talking about some kid from Malvern, talking about like Deuce Turner and like Ryder Hicks. And then
Mm-hmm.
I remember like the first time I was guarding like Ryder, that was when he scored his 1,000 point with me. I was,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and it was like that like my throughout my whole like high school career until like this year. This is when I like stopped getting like backdoored.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
I go like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
but yeah, it was definitely Malvern, and then yeah, I'm gonna just say Malvern overall, and
Okay.
SCH this year. I feel like
Okay.
it
Yeah,
was
but I think SCH used to always give you guys problems
yeah
because
freshman year
I've
too. Like
seen the
DC.
animosity. I've seen the animosity between you guys, especially when you go to their place and they come to your place. They're always complaining about the
Yeah,
refs. The SCU. I mean, the SCH parents are complaining. Thomas, the refs are Penn Charter alumni, and
mm,
I used to hear all that stuff. I used to just sit there and just listen to the carnage, man. Like, really? Is it the fact that maybe your guards are getting eaten up by these two dudes right now, and they don't know how to bring the ball up? You guys keep running the same plays over and over and over again, and like we're
yeah,
gonna get keen to it. Then God forbid, like you got a fresh point guard, he's coming up, and like Keith and Mark make him turn. That's a done deal.
Yeah.
That's,
mm,
That's like that second, third dribble. We used to what was that we used to call it when back when we was coaching. I was coaching you when we was blitzing all the time. Chaos.
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 Yeah.
Remember I used to go say chaos.
I hate
Of
I hate
that
I hate
second
that
dribble.
drill. I feel for when I used
Yeah,
to play ball.
yeah,
Like when I used to
yeah.
play ball, they used to run something similar to that.
Mhm,
They used to like run like a 2-2, like a 2-2-1 or something like that.
mhm,
And they would just like immediately jump on the point guard as soon as they got
mhm.
like kind of like 3/4 away from the foul line.
Yep.
And if he didn't know what he was doing, and he tried to dribble through that thing,
Yeah. We used to get
somebody's
that
getting
all
yelled
the
at in the
time.
huddle. Somebody's
Right.
getting yelled at in the huddle.
Shout out to Wayne
Hmm.
and Coach Wayne, Lil Wayne. But yeah, we used to do that with Keith, and after that second dribble, I would call it Keith. And if you ever look at how he defends,
Yeah,
off of that second or third dribble, he's always turning his defender.
yeah,
I mean, the offensive player. Keith
yeah.
always. So that kind of makes me feel good that it's stuck in his brain the whole time. Because he was a youngin, that every time you tell him like, yo, that second, third dribble, you turn him. As soon as you turn him, you're quick enough to do anything you want with him after that. And
Okay.
it's great to see that. Who are some of the players that you looked up to, whether it's college or pro, that helped you grow your game to how it is today? I mean, you don't got to say my name. I understand.
I knew. See, you know, what? I knew he was gonna say that. Don't say Larry.
You ain't gotta say my
Don't
name.
say. Don't
You
say
ain't gotta say your
dad.
dad.
Definitely don't say your dad.
Okay. Your dad was a shooter. Your dad was a shooter. He's a shooter.
I mean, you can say me because of defense, but you
We
know.
don't even know who K is. But go ahead. K used to rebound for me and Keith. So that's all you
Oscar
need to know.
Robinson, like when
Yeah.
you mention the names, like you got Oscar Robinson, you got Jerry West, you got Michael Jordan, you have Wilt Chamberlain, you have Casey, you know, you have.
So who are some of the players that you try to like replicate in your play?
Um. So not recently, but like a couple months ago, I was watching a YouTube video. I forgot his name. He played with Baylor. 45. The
Mitchell.
guard.
Baylor.
Mitchell, yeah. So I was watching
Oh, you
one
talking
of
about
his
that?
videos.
Oh, you talking about that playing over
Is it Davian Mitchell?
Yeah,
Dave,
Davian,
yeah,
yeah.
Mitchell over at he's in Sacramento right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Um,
stand him right now.
But nah, I was just looking at him like he really like a dog, and like he can score at will. I was looking at his defensive end, and then it was another YouTube video I seen where it was like you can like practice like when to steal the ball or something like that. It was I forgot his name, but he in the NBA. I don't know his name.
Paul
And
George?
then no,
No.
Sorry.
Come on,
he is
come on, Kay.
defensive like player.
Come on,
But
Kay.
I think
The
Hold up.
defense.
Hold
Paul
up, Keith.
George.
Hold up, Keith. Hold on. We gotta give Kay something. You are now in the mind of Kay.
Listen, Keith, when you
Boy,
say
he
defense,
tried to throw his players in there all the time, Keith.
Keith,
Don't
when you
pay on
said
no mind.
defense, the
You
first
messing up
people
the
that-
interview. You're messing up the interview, kid.
Sorry,
You're
no.
messing up the interview, kid.
I'm sorry. I'll behave.
It's great to hear that because there's very few kids that at your age is going to say you were looking at people defending opposed to offensively. I expected you to say somebody like a Damon Stoudemire or something like that. Somebody like that could score, small point guard.
yeah, I looked at Sharif Cooper too.
Okay,
Like
okay.
his journey at like McEachern and then at Auburn, and then like seeing him now, he's still. I feel like he could be like a pick in the draft, but
Oh, he was in the draft this year.
well,
He's
like,
in the G League now.
Yeah, G League, but
Yeah, he was at Atlanta. He got drafted by Atlanta. He only was in Atlanta last year, and then this year they had him for a little bit. Then they
G-League.
sent him down. Yeah, so he's in the G League right now.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's good. That's good. That's great to hear. And to hear that you have to not learn, but put yourself in position offensively to be a threat, not just a regular pure point guard, is definitely good to hear. How does Kaylee feel about you? I know she shows very little emotions. Kay really care, but how did Kay feel? That's your sister. For those who don't know, that's her sister, Kaylee. How did Kaylee feel about you saying that you're going to school for 4 years to play basketball?
I mean, she ain't really say nothing to me like at all.
I know. I just want to answer though.
You will.
But like on Instagram, like she like responds to like my stories.
Okay.
I'd be like proud of you and like congrats and like stuff like that. But she never like said it
Expressed
to me.
it. Yeah.
I know she happy, but
Yeah. Right. But she ain't gonna miss no more games. She ain't gonna miss no
Yeah.
games neither though. You're
gonna be
close
there,
by. Yeah, you're close by. So is she playing any sports this year? The last year she was playing
I think
volleyball.
She want to play volleyball
She
again.
gonna, okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's definitely good to hear. So, okay, you got another question for him?
Oh, I mean, basically, it's like because there's gonna be like your highs and your lows and stuff like that. This is more. I feel like I'm like a coach interviewing you or something like that. How do you like? Because I've seen games when you won. You won like tons and tons of games, but I mean, how do you handle maybe losing a game?
So this year, we lost to Friend Select. I
I
mean,
remember that.
yeah, I wasn't like as mad as like the others were, but it was just like it just happened. And then they went on a run, so like we couldn't really do nothing about it.
Right.
But the most mad I was SCH at their home gym. We lost to 'em,
Yeah, they were
in the
probably
OT.
talking.
Yeah, OT. Like I remember like I remember a score too, like 57-52, I think.
Oh,
But
that hurts. Then when you
yeah,
remember scores and all that stuff, that's
That's the
personal. That's real
one.
personal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
that's the one. That's the one.
But yeah, like right after the game, like when I heard a buzzer, like I'm like, we just lost. And I was just like crying, like, and then
Oh,
like all my brothers like picked me up, and I was like crying on my way to the locker room. And then the rest of them was like, we cool, like we still gonna win. Then like Malvern gonna lose to SEH, and then we gonna still gonna be straight. Um, but yeah, I was just mad at that game, like the most, only because I know like we should have won.
got another. That's a perfect segue too. So okay, say that someone's coming in to Penn Charter to take your position, not take your position as in taking it from you while you're there, but more or less like you done moved on. But you're talking to a kid who has questions about playing in the Penn Charter systems. What advice would you have for him?
Definitely, stay on the top of your schoolwork, like 100%, because like it's gonna like fly by fast.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not gonna know what to do. But it is like teachers like there that are like they are gonna help you like
Okay.
100%. But yeah, just stay on top of your schoolwork, and then like basketball wise,
Yes.
I would say like, dang, that's hard. Um,
Yeah.
Is Coach Bass gonna continue to be the boys' coach?
nah, they getting a new
Yeah,
coach.
I had a feeling he was gonna be one and done over there. He was doing a
Yeah,
favor. He just wanted to coach you on your last year. He could coach you on Mark. That was a
yeah, I
triple
know,
threat thing. That was a triple threat thing. I knew that
I
was a
know.
triple threat thing. Oh,
Yeah,
well, is Coach Yacht gonna still be there?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna
that's
be
good.
like the rest of the assistants, but they getting like a new head coach.
Okay.
Okay. I've
Hey,
never
Yacht can't get a head coaching job. What's
worked.
up
I
with
mean, I
that?
watch. I mean, it's not the same, but
Yeah, but I would say like play together. Like
Okay.
don't be
gotcha.
like one of them like just to come in and like do you, cause like everybody can play on that team now. So
Okay.
just play as a team.
So
That's what I would say.
what other seniors is on the team besides you, Mark? Is Shinholster on? He's a senior as well, right?
Yeah, him, Shum, and Isaiah, and then
Oh, okay.
Scott.
All right,
Well, he
everybody.
Yeah.
he
So
about to grad. I mean, he about to reclass. So
okay. Oh. Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
for
That's a
baseball.
good question too. How,
Oh. Okay.
how do you
Gotcha.
feel about that? Because a lot of kids do that now.
Mm.
What's your take on reclassification?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, I like hate it now because like everybody doing
Speak your
it,
stuff.
and then like you old, so like you just play your age and like get
Yeah.
better. So
Hey, Keith, you know
like
what we
just
used to
be
call
working.
that? We know what we used to call that back in the day when me and
Ringing.
Larry ringing.
And listen,
Yeah,
trust me, we been through some battles against in sixth, seventh, eighth grade, fifth, sixth, and seventh grade because we were so dominant that every team that we was playing from Virginia and Maryland and all those teams, they would get their 12-year-olds to play on the team, and we was just like, yo, all our kids are 11 and 10,
Right. You got this dude
and
coming
they
in with
got
tattoos and a full beard. And a
well,
beard like Larry's.
we went to when we went to play at LeBron thing. Remember
yeah,
against Bronny and them.
crazy.
Keith was like demolishing them. Keith, Ramir, and Wayne was just killing. They had to bring Mikey and all them down. Then Mikey and them started playing.
Yeah,
So now they had like 7-footers at 12 years old,
Like
and you
what?
wondering why y'all
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
So
man,
y'all don't want
stop
to
it.
see us. Y'all don't want to see us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Get your uncle from out the
Ren,
game.
yeah, Rens and all
Get your
them.
uncle
Yeah,
from out
yo.
of here,
yeah,
They
man.
stayed with
Renz.
they stayed with all the reclass. We was the only
Yeah.
team that had legitimate kids.
Yeah,
Like 11th grade, 11 years old playing 12 and under. Like they
Yeah,
playing 13 playing 12. Like
giving
come
out
on,
fake
man.
birth certificates and stuff like that. Talking about
Right.
what's your name, Ramir? How old are you, Ramir?
Hmm.
17. I mean, 13.
But shout out to Ramirez. Ramirez going to
Yeah.
Florida Gulf Coast. Another one of my boys. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out,
Hmm.
Big
shout
shit.
out.
Big shout out to Zion as well. Zion's going to Temple next year. Shout out to Blue. He's Blue stepping down as the Temple head coach.
We
He's
still
going
there.
still in the athletic department, but he's stepping down as the Temple head coach. How do you feel? You know what I'm going to ask you? How do you feel about Zaki Austin putting in the work at school?
Nah.
And Zai was one of the kids that people didn't believe in as much. And Zai was working with me consistently at his younger age when I was still in Philly. And to see what Zai is doing now, shout out to Zai Austin.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about seeing like Earn? Earn is shout out to
Hmm.
Earn. Earn
Yep.
is at what's the name of the school?
Yeah.
Pendy?
Father Judge
Yeah, but
right
what
now.
school he graduate? What
Oh,
school he going to next year? He's going
Gannon.
to
Gannon University.
Gannon. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
Gannon next year. And how do you feel about seeing Earn, Zai, Bruce? I don't know what schools Bruce going to, but I'm pretty
I
sure
was
Bruce
talking to
going to go.
Bruce earlier about school too.
Yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna reach out. I reach out to Bruce all the time. But how do you feel about the teammates? All of y'all, because y'all was all in one bunch, and I got pictures, so I can say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only them, but I'm sorry, I ain't mean to leave nobody out.
You got it.
I'm leaving out what's your calling that's going to St. Joe's as well with
And
X Ant. I'm leaving out Ant. I ain't mean to leave Ant out. You know, that's one of my boys as well.
yeah.
And that's it, right? Because I don't think
Uh,
Sean playing anymore. Uh,
no, Sean he play. Well, he playing, but like I don't know if he playing in college.
yeah, I think Sean gonna be more no academic. He's ready. Sean's gonna be. He has a dad that's in the industry. Sean gonna be right up
Yeah.
under dad. You know what
Oh,
I
that's what's
mean?
up.
So, but how do you feel about your teammates that growing up when we all played together? You got pictures of us winning 10,000 trophies and stuff like that. How do you feel about them getting their just due now?
I'm really happy for him. Like, to be honest, I ain't see like all of this coming like for all of us.
All
Like,
of
I thought
y'all.
like the basketball was gonna
I
like
love
stop
it.
for
I
like
love it.
at least at least one of us, and like we always like stuck through it. Like we always
Mm-hmm.
played basketball. We was always on like the right path, like with our families and all that. But I want to start with like Zaki.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not gonna lie, he was like not as good as he is now. I seen him at Chestnut Hill game a couple of times, and then
Dunking
he
on
went to
people.
yeah, and then the camp that I went to, he was there. Just seeing him like raised through the roof now,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. And then Ern, he could always shoot.
Yeah, Aaron was the only kid I knew that when you teaching somebody how to shoot, if you see lethal shooter and all that, the fingertips, when Aaron wrist, you would hear his snap
Yeah,
at a young age when he would shoot. When I say no, okay, you're not understanding what I'm saying here.
I mean,
You
that's rare. That's a
Steph
rarity.
and all them, how they got that snap at the end, and you could hear it once the ball's released from his fingertips.
Yeah.
Ern had that at 9, 10, 11, and
Yikes.
yeah, it's
That,
just
I mean, that has to be taught.
the boy had that since then. Only thing Ern didn't have was like we had to always fix his heart. Like Ern was
Yeah.
real soft at one point, but go ahead. I just had to mention that because Ern definitely. That boy released. I used to tell his pop like, "How the hell
Get this thing off, yo.
I release it? I gotta go like this to get that snap." But yeah, man. But go ahead,
Nah,
finish up with the boys.
and then Bruce, like seeing him come a long way. Just seeing him like
A champion last year.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing
This
him
year.
like
Mm-hmm.
be a like his role like is just amazing. Like every team he go on, like he played with Kalo at one point, and he was just like doing his job. And then who else?
Love it.
I mean X, but y'all,
X,
you know,
yeah.
X, and then you got Justin.
Justin. I'm not gonna lie, like I love playing with Justin. the MC days, cause like we would like combine for like 50.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
But
That
yeah,
was
seeing
stupid.
just seeing like everybody grow, like it
Hmm
was just
Yeah.
amazing.
And what's crazy is, now I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna try to get all of y'all together to be on the podcast at one time.
Ooh, don't do that.
Yeah,
That
that's
might
that's what I'm thinking. I want to
we
get
might
all
do
my boys
numbers.
together.
They
No,
might
that
shut
would
us
be tough.
down,
That would be
man. I
tough.
don't
Yeah,
want to do too many numbers.
so reach out to the boys. I'm gonna reach out to them as well, but you probably get contact on quicker than they'll respond back to me.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to work on that in the near future. Not gonna say right away because everybody's still playing and get their basketball season over with and everything.
Right,
But
right.
I want to look forward to having all my boys together again, all on the podcast, so we can just have a good talk, basketball talk and life talk. And
Yeah.
everybody's going to the next level. So I was just super duper proud of all of y'all. I'm super duper proud of you.
Oh yeah.
You know how
Thank you.
proud I am of you. Um, Words can't express it for me. You know what I mean? So, is there anything that you want to speak on that we may have not said, or you want shout outs to whoever? I don't want to hold you up too much longer. It's like almost 9 o'clock. It's probably bedtime. April probably gonna come in and touch the lights off. I don't care if you're talking to your godfather or not. Get off the phone.
Wow. I mean, did he just put you out there like that, Key?
Cool.
Hey, listen, I got
Say it
I gotta
again.
have fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got
Uh,
any shout outs to anybody that
uh, I would just say like shout out to like God first, cause like my mom, like I would like see her like I would like come downstairs and like see her like praying like
Oh.
early morning, like every night, like every morning. Um, and then like her like just like she's like do everything for me. Then my dad too, like just pushing me, making me like he used to make me like get in the gym, cause like that's when I never like I hated working out. Like I would like cry.
mm-hmm.
And
Until he
then
started getting good and noticed how good he could
Let's go
get.
work out,
Then
Dad.
he like, oh Larry, we going to the gym. Like, I guess we going to the gym. Like,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. Awesome.
but yeah, just like um work like thanking them, like the trainers, um the schools that recruited me,
What trainers? Like Pierre, and
Pierre,
name a couple of them if you want. Give them their
Sean,
shout outs, man. They just do.
all right, Pierre, shout out Sean Colson,
Shout out to
Shout
Sean.
out. UNC
uh,
Charlotte.
James Clark, um Coach B Rock and Coach Brandon from Simons.
Mm-hmm.
And especially Mo, my cousin,
Yeah.
was
Shout out
definitely
to Mo. Shout out to Mo.
yeah. And then coach not coach but my brother Nate. He used to work me out early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah. And then like
Teammates.
yeah, teammates
Coaches.
definitely
Come on, come
coach.
on. This is what I'm talking about. This
No,
boy
I was
shy,
thinking
boy. That
That's
boy
all
get
right, man.
shy,
Like, look,
man.
hey, no,
My boy
no,
get shy.
this is no judge area here. Can you take your
no,
time, good brother?
I was thinking like more
We'll get
trainers.
it.
Okay, you thinking more change? All right, I got you.
Yeah, like Coach Messiah,
Oh, definitely
West
Coach
Catholic.
Side. Shout out to Side.
Yeah. And then yeah. That's what I got so far.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Man.
Oh, and
godfather.
Coach Edmond
Shout
too.
out to my
Hey yo,
godfather
hey yo,
slash uncle.
hey
You
yo.
know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna give myself a shout out because I seem to never
This
get
guy.
credit with my
This
godson.
guy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, but it's okay. I feel some type of way. Yes. So
Now I was
but
saying
what
you for
about the
last.
rest of you? Yeah, whatever. What about the rest of your shout outs, man? Your teammates, coaches, you know what I mean? School people at school, you know what I mean? Shout them out,
Um,
Keith. Come on, man.
My favorite teacher at Penn Charter. Her name,
Uh-oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna get in trouble, boy. You gonna get in trouble. You gonna get in trouble. You
About
gonna
to get
go to class.
sanctioned.
You about
Here
to
we
have
all right,
like
go.
10
one of.
assignments tomorrow by one teacher. Like, yo, what happened? Like, oh, your favorite teacher, huh? That's your favorite teacher? Okay.
No, one of.
All right, yeah, that sounds better. See, I helped you. I saved your life. See, don't tell me I ain't never there for you. Go
Oh
ahead.
man.
Her name Allison Gunner. She always been there from freshman year. I just got close with her. We would talk about like family stuff like that, just like schoolwork and like I always be in her office every day. So it's just like a family now.
Okay.
And then I'll shout out one of my teachers from well, like third grade. She still keep in touch with me.
Nice.
I remember one assignment. She like said to me like, "I can't wait to see you like at the next level. I can't wait to see you like at Penn Charter." Then like after that, and then she always like DM me and like come to my games. So like, I really
Okay.
want to like congratulate her.
Glad to see.
Yeah. um. That's really it. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking
he
about.
says like,
Your dad had to remind you. Your dad memory is bad. That's bad when your dad that has a memory that's horrible has to remind you.
Yeah, I had to remember that one. Yeah,
All right. Coach Bass,
Coach Bass. Yeah, for
the
him.
triple coach Eric Worley.
child
You know,
D.
Sean, the whole PTT,
Coach Jamal.
Sean. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, give everybody they just due, bro. You know what I'm
Coach
saying?
Bass. I want to thank him. Only because he always like. Well, he already like coached my cousin Mo, and
Mm-hmm.
like he always had like that family ties with me. He always like see me like grow up, and, like be the kid I am. And he always like want the best for me, cause like we was talking about like colleges and like he like reached out to some colleges. Like he reached out like Coppin State and like Maryland Shore for me. Um,
Okay,
and
loving
then
that.
yeah, and then like he got like coaches like come in the gym for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And like no other coach. Well, like I'm not gonna say, but
Yeah,
yeah, like
don't
That's
he
all right.
say.
never
That's on.
like
That's their law. That's on them.
like they never like did anything like that much for me. And then I had like the daily combos with him, like what I can do like after college, because he
Mm-hmm.
wanted me like go to HBCU and like live that life.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
yeah, so he wanted me to do that. He was excited for me to go to Weiner. He thought that was like the best idea for me. Um, and I thought it was too, because like the campus and like the first time I went there, I thought it was gonna be like a joke, not a joke, but like
Like
You
community.
ain't think it was going. You thought it was gonna
yeah,
be Chester. You thought it was gonna
yeah,
be Chester
like
inside.
not as good
Yeah,
as it was.
yeah.
And then
Like,
like when I went on campus, I was just like, yeah, this not what I expected.
Right.
yeah.
And then the coaches like they always kept in touch with me. They never like shadow like anything. They always kept it real. He was
Nice.
always saying like I'm the only guard they was like recruiting, and like when I come in, like they expect like big things from me. So that was like a
There you
shocker to
go.
me.
Mm.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
yeah. And then free tuition and
That's a,
basketball just going to keep going for me.
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Well,
plus, I also like to add too that Widener, you said Widener, right?
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, Widener has a really, really good, strong alumni base, and the
hmm
alumni like really, really keeps in touch, like
yeah,
with the with the students. So whatever major you're going to be selecting, I'm definitely sure, 100% sure that someone's going to come there and talk to you like about what you're going to do, post basketball stuff like that.
yeah. I
My only
chose
regret, yeah, go ahead.
I chose media, like visual arts.
All
Hey,
right.
hey, well, welcome to the family. My only regret was for real, like seeing you guys play at Penn Charter. I wish they could have got somebody off that microphone and let me commentate. No, seriously,
Yeah,
seriously, because I mean, not to be on some,
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Kate.
go ahead,
Hold up,
talk
Kate.
to me. Go ahead. All right.
Hold on, Keith. But this is what we do when Kate gets in this zone.
Gentlemen, may I have
Yeah.
your attention?
Don't pay
Okay.
attention to this cat, yo.
Show starts in
Go. Go, Keith. Kate is bound. Hey. Go.
He's showing off, man.
Yeah.
5,
Kate. Kate.
3,
Yeah. Kate.
2,
Kate.
1.
It's on you.
You see what I'm talking about, Keith? I got nothing. You see what I'm talking about?
yeah,
Yeah, the boys, he's wilding over here. But yeah, I'd have been honored to like commentate or at least do like a play-by-play for your games and stuff like that. But it's cool, things happen. But yeah, that was like one of my only regrets really at like Penn Charter. So
yeah. I want to like congratulate. Well, not congratulate, but like shout out to the student section this year. Like this
yeah,
student
they
section.
were very supportive.
Yeah, like they came out to like every game. Some of the students actually like came to like farther games,
like the away games and stuff
the
like
Hill
that.
school.
Yeah.
They came all the way down there.
Mm.
So like yeah, just seeing like the fan base grow from like freshman year to now.
That's because of y'all. That's because of
Yeah.
you guys, though. I mean,
Y'all,
you,
the
Yeah.
team.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gave them a reason to follow y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's bigger than basketball because now
Yeah.
they
Oh yeah.
feel as though y'all in school together. So now everybody's like you said, it's a family.
Family.
You know what I'm saying? And success brings a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So and then being down to earth as well. So
Oh
it ain't
yeah.
like y'all like
Definitely.
on campus thinking y'all bigger than who y'all are. Y'all just like one of the crew. You know what
I
I'm
mean, you
saying?
guys
One of
were
the gang.
supporting other sports too. I see you. You were supporting the football team. Soccer squad. I don't know about lacrosse, but but I definitely seen you guys at the football games. And yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
lacrosse is like probably like the best sport we have, besides like basketball.
yeah, a lot of Penn charter people they go to Maryland. A lot of those girls go to Maryland. Like when they're
Yeah.
done, like they
There
play
we go.
for the Maryland lacrosse team and stuff like that. I'm just saying they have a very
Yeah, I know.
good
Yeah,
lacrosse team.
K. Yeah, K. Yeah, K.
Yeah, and
Okay,
they all go D1.
Yeah. Yeah,
told
look,
you.
All of them.
lacrosse is a major
Yeah.
for some of us. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, catch me with that stick. Oh
Oh
man.
shucks.
Pause. You said something gay.
But Keith, like I said, I'm super duper proud of you and
Thank you.
all your accomplishments, and we still growing. You know what I'm saying? We not stopping here. But for the family, I'm super duper proud of Keith. You know what I mean? Sister April, niece Kay, Mo, Shell, rest in peace to Tanya. Yeah, all right. But you have more than surpassed what we thought what you could do, and
Yeah.
you're still growing at the same token. So I'm glad that we could have you this evening to
Yeah.
share this joy of a commitment to go to school for free.
Yeah.
You
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying? And I'm glad we got the first interview. At least I can say that.
We got
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exclusives.
saying? My guys still don't love me all the time, but I appreciate you giving us the first interview. You know what I'm saying? So
What's
now I
up?
need you know what I need you to do though? Get all your followers right
Mhm.
to come to the YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button.
All right.
I need
I
you to
gotta
do
like
that.
post it like tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I don't care when, but you
Yeah.
gotta tell them though. Go to the In the Basement podcast. My godfather and my man, my old head K, they got a podcast that's on sports. We gonna be doing a lot of more interviews with different kids and stuff like that. So if you got somebody that you like me to interview or whatever like that, shout out your godfather. Holla at me, and
I got you.
and we can make it happen. But yeah, make sure you tell your friends to go to the YouTube
All right.
channel. So my our subscriptions should go up like crazy because you got to follow like a mother sucker. Don't act like I don't know. All right. On
All
all
right.
your pages, your burner pages and all.
Oh, okay, KD.
You the KG, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you and all your time and congratulations once again, Kay. You got anything to say to Keith?
Once again, proud of you, proud of the family. I mean, awesome journey. It's just great to see it. I mean, like I have a niece, Trinity, and she's doing
Trent,
like
shout
the
out to
same,
Trent.
doing the same exact thing. I mean, just surpassing what we did, and it's just going to be a pleasure to see you like at the next level. Excel academically and as well as athletically as well. Before you go, quick question for you. Who do you like in the tournament this year?
I made 2 brackets. I had
But you
Alabama.
should.
I had Alabama winning and Purdue.
Ooh,
Wow.
I got Houston. I have Houston playing Alabama, but I have Houston winning it because they're in Texas. You're
Well,
welcome.
like I had
Houston
Houston
been
and
struggling though in big
yeah,
games, man.
I had Houston and Kansas in like the Final Four, and then I
Ooh.
had Kansas winning that.
Actually, I got UConn in the Final Four. That's my dark horse.
Oh, I mean, brackets you didn't waste.
There's seriously, because I'm just looking. Listen, I mean, I can explain it to you. I can explain it to you, but that would mean
No,
another movie intro. So I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna spare you
I
with
don't
that.
want that. We don't want
But
that.
you know what? But yeah, I definitely have Purdue, but I don't know, for some reason I got them being upset by somebody like in the Elite Eight somewhere. So that's
But
just me. You'll thank me later.
once again, we appreciate you, Keith. I love you, guys, son. Continue to keep doing what you're doing. Finish the school year out great with your academics, and until next time, because we gonna have you on here some more. You know what I'm saying? And you and your homies sometime. Definitely gonna do the group thing. You know what I'm saying? With everybody getting on here and sharing their story, as well as their success and the failures, because the failures is just something to make y'all get better, in life later. So, once again, thank you, Keith G. Jr., Penn Charter Zone.
That's right.
Commitment to Widener University, point guard next year as a freshman. He will be starting, right? We will be starting, right?
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
It's the start of another journey, brother.
Giving us this interview this evening, and continue to keep growing, brother.
Thank you.
Love you. All right.
Love you too.
Peace. Get off my phone.
Bro, I got you.
Oh man.
That was Keith G. Ladies
That
and
was
gentlemen.
Keith G. Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Widener University committed.
Give this man some more applause, please.
Yes, I will. I definitely will. Definitely will.
That was good, man. You did good with that, man. You held yourself together in there. I saw you breaking.
Yeah, I did a couple times. Yeah, I did.
But I mean, guess what? You're supposed to, because guess what? When I was, Trinity, same thing, man. Sometimes I even stop and just be like, wow, man. It's like, what she was doing. And like, to say words like, I'm proud of you and stuff like that, that will choke me up right there.
Yep.
Like same thing with Kyle. I'll throw Kyle in the mix, Dr. Kyle in the mix. Like, when he got his
Black
when he got his
Psychologist
doctorate.
podcast.
Yo,
Yes,
listen, man. Like, no one, you knew I was his brother, because no one cheered louder and was more boisterous in there, like acting a stone cold fool. Like, who is this guy? But like I said, like, proud, man. Just proud, man. And it just, like, it'll choke you right up, man. Especially when you see the struggle. Not even the struggle, but like you see the process. And well, I would say the struggle too, because it's like sometimes they don't want to go to practice. Like, I don't want to work out today. I want to sit at home. I want to just chill on this Saturday morning. Which they get up, they work, they push through it. They come back. Then you see like the finished product too. Then you see the product. Like, see, it's not even like I told you. It's see, I knew it. I knew it. I saw the potential. I see what you can do.
Oh yeah, man.
So,
Once again, we super duper proud of you, Keith.
Most definitely.
In all aspects of life, what you've done, what you've accomplished thus far, because there's still a whole lot more to go.
And do win.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as we've been on here an hour, so are you want to talk this bracketology, or would you like to try to do that? I guess we got to talk about it.
Damn, that bulb's dipping right there for a hot minute.
Oh, I gotta do my bracket too.
When we dip, well, yeah, you don't have to do it. I mean, they're not due until when? Like 11 or something like that?
11 tonight?
No, 11 tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, because that's when the real tournament starts tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So
real tournament. I mean, these are just the playing games, and right now, I think the Texas Southern and FDU they were playing. I think that might be over. Let me check that one time for your mind. One moment. Let me look that John up real quick, because they were getting it in too. I think FDU, like, they were running like this offense that I don't think Texas Southern was used to seeing. They're like, wow, these dudes are like, they're not jacking, but they're like passing and cutting, and they're getting like easy layups. Now we got to play the basket. Now we're going to expand it. Now we're going to start shooting from the baseline or something like that. But because Texas Southern, they were just running up and down. Like getting like one hand floaters and stuff like that. Like that's not gonna win you games in the tournament. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Nope. You'll see. They'll see it.
Whoa.
Go ahead, guys.
Spidey just spent the hell out of James Harden on the screen.
Oh, what else is new?
Oh, what time you gotta leave the job, bro? I don't want to keep you in there long.
No, 10 o'clock, man. We can talk. We can definitely talk. Let's see. Let's check this here. Should be coming. There we go. Yeah, it's my favorite site right here. All right, scores.
Oh, all right.
Da-da-da.
So, March Madness is here, y'all. The games start tomorrow. I will start off the South bracket.
Go for it.
South bracket. Number 1, Alabama. Number 2 is Arizona.
Whew.
Number 3 is Baylor.
Number 3 is Baylor.
Number 4 is Virginia. I thought they were saying something about Virginia had a chance of not even making the tournament.
Not when they started winning all those games. Because keep in mind they were playing against. Speaking of winning games and whatnot. Quick sidebar. University of North Carolina, they declined their NIT invite, right? So you're welcome, Keith.
No doubt, bro.
And quick update: the final for the first four for the number 16 seed placement, FDU won over Texas Southern 84-61. So let me see, what is that? FDU will be playing. FDU will be playing Purdue. Congratulations, FDU. You'll be going home on
get an extra
Friday?
game.
It counts. It counts in the tournament, though.
And they make some money off of that.
They sure do.
They make some good money off of that.
They sure do.
So you did your job.
Yeah. So congratulations to FDU. You have the honor of being the first team eliminated by a number 1 seed, which is Purdue. Shout out to LaShawn, because LaShawn said that I was looking at the brackets because she was like, well, can you do a bracket for me?
Oh, you trying to get a hug and a kiss tonight.
You already know. But it was like
Mama Linda.
She told me, and she was looking at the bracket. I was like, well, shout out to your HBCUs because Howard plays Kansas in the first round in the West region, as a matter of fact. So she was like, well, anything can happen. Howard can beat Kansas. Stop right there, LaShawn. Stop right there, LaShawn.
You got to give her one of these moments.
Who is it?
Reality.
It's Kansas. It's Kansas.
It's Kansas.
I was like, babe, I don't know if Howard really has the firepower to actually beat Kansas because they're a bigger, Kansas is a way bigger team. They play more games and stuff like that. That don't mean nothing. Anything can happen. Okay. All right. Well, you go ahead and pick that in your bracket because I'm definitely not going to pick it in mine. So,
I'm definitely not picking
I'm definitely not picking it in mine. Baylor's 3rd seed, the number 4 seed is Virginia, number 5, San Diego. Number 6 is, I'm looking at it, Creighton. Another dangerous 6th seed.
They play against my young boy Jack Clark in NC State.
Ooh, they sure do. Yeah, the transfer. Didn't he transfer?
Yes, from LaSalle.
Right. Yeah. Let me see. After that, we have. We got Missouri and Utah State. Let me see the 8 and 9. My Maryland Terrapins against West Virginia. That's going to be a good one too. That's going to be a lot of trapping and pressing on that one.
Yes.
And let me see. 3 and 14, Virginia Furman, Utah State, Baylor USCB, Arizona Princeton, and then that's it. That's the South region right there. So who do you got coming out that South region?
Bama.
Yeah, pretty much. I have Maryland advancing over West Virginia, but then they have to play Alabama. So good night. so good night. No disrespect.
That kid at Alabama, tough, man.
What, a freshman?
Is that what he is? Herb or something like that? I forgot his last name.
Herb or Miller?
Miller, my fault.
Miller. Oh, Miller? Yeah, he's only going. Yeah,
he's about to be out of it.
Yeah, he's about to be out. Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. I don't even think be honest with you, I don't really think he did any schoolwork past today.
Today was his last day.
Today was his last day of class.
He's like, Ben Simmons in it. Yep.
It's like, Brandon, did you turn in your schoolwork?
You got me. I'm projected number 2 now.
You did. I didn't.
All right. Sorry for ya.
Yeah. Who else do I have coming out this? I have Arizona coming out of this. I have Creighton really doing some damage. Definitely watch my upset special in the South region is Utah State. That's my upset. That's my upset special.
Upset special. Utah State.
Yeah, those 7 and 10s, man. I don't think in Utah they have some shooters.
I'm taking Jack Clark in the in NC State over Creighton.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, that's gonna be. You know what? That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a real good one because they have like similar styles. It's just Creighton is like sneaky
Shooter.
athletic though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they have
shoot. They got
they have
shooters.
two good shooters and they have one slasher and he's like sneaky athletic too. Like he'll get up a shot like and it reminds me like the way he plays reminds me of like Jerron Rush a little bit. Like just like slender, but can get through the gaps and stuff like that, and like throw up a really athletic shot that I can't do because I'm not athletic like that. But
Never
it's
was.
like okay, I'm gonna let you slide with that one, but it's like one of those shots. But it's like one of those shots. Like, how did he get it? Like, how did he get it through there? How did he get it up there? And then next thing you know, he's drawing a foul, stuff like that. And then also, Creighton they buckle down and they do play defense. You know, another. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out any other upset special. Let me see other upset specials in this thing. Like I said, Maryland, West Virginia is going to be a good one. It's going to be a lot of trapping and pressing. The only way West Virginia is going to win this one over Maryland is if they outshoot them, and because West Virginia and Maryland they're kind of like they're evenly matched up. They have the swingmen, they have like your point guard, but you have your shooting point guard in Jameer Young. But this is like games like this. This is perfect for Dante Scott and Hakeem Hart to rock out because
Using their size.
yes, using their size and then also use their athleticism too because like West Virginia doesn't really have like a real big man per se, so they can. Go ahead.
They feisty though, man.
Yeah, that's that Bob Huggins. That's that Bob Huggins defense. What do they call him? Press Virginia.
West Virginia.
Press Virginia. But guess what? Maryland can press too. Maryland press.
Yeah, but that press ain't going.
Their press is different though. Yeah,
it's
their
a
press
whole
is like a little
different type.
physical. And Bob Huggins is like a mainstay like in the tournament anyway. So some of the calls might go his way coming out. That's
Yeah.
cool though. But shout out to Maryland. Shout out to Kevin Willard to getting the Terrapins back into the postseason.
Yeah.
And rock out tomorrow, seniors. Rock out, Keem, Dante. This is for you. Rock out, y'all.
Philly's
Rock
on.
out. Philly's own Roman Catholic Imhotep.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I see Alabama advancing. I see, you know what? Also, too, my other upset special too, which I really wouldn't even call it an upset. I say San Diego State. They're going to do some damage out there. But everybody else in this bracket advances. Arizona advances. Baylor advances. Creighton advances. Virginia advances. Maryland advances. Alabama advances.
I agree.
You're welcome.
On to the Midwest. Midwest. Houston's number 1.
Okay.
Texas number 2.
Okay.
3 is Xavier. 4 is
Indiana, which I don't know why they're in there.
yeah,
but go ahead.
Indiana. 5 is Miami. Isaiah Wong. And what's his
The
name?
ACC Player of the Year.
Yeah, ACC player of the year, definitely. Wong and Wooga.
Wooga.
Shout out to Wooga and Wong. 6 is Iowa State. 7 is Texas A&M. 8 is Iowa. 9 is Auburn.
Okay.
10 is Penn State. Seth Lundy and the crew.
Shout out to Trent.
Bill. Shout out to Trent. Shout out to my cousin Chaffee.
Yeah.
I'm alumni. 11 is Pitt. 12 is Drake. 13 is Kent State. 14 is Kennesaw State. 15 is Colgate. Shout out to Colgate.
Shout out to Colgate.
And 16 is Northern Kentucky.
Yep.
So I got Houston coming out of here.
Okay. I think we all did, but go ahead.
Then we get to the Iowa Auburn game. That should be interesting, but I'll take Auburn over Iowa.
Okay. Do you see any upsets that you see in there so far?
Upsets. No.
Nah,
I'm hoping Penn State can
me
pull up
too.
beat Texas A&M.
They got some, but listen, man, Texas A&M, they got some horses.
Yeah.
They got some horses that like to run. Them country boys like to run.
Yeah.
You know, in Penn State, they like to shoot. You know,
I'm gonna go with that. They'll slow the game down.
Penn State, yeah, that's what I think they should do. I see. Let's see. Coming out of here, yeah, I think everybody advances. This one is pretty. Maybe.
What up, man?
Maybe Kent State might pull up one. They might pull something.
Kent State.
You know, Kent State, because they play Indiana, and Indiana only really has one person. You know, and he's thinking about going to the league anyway. So I don't even know his head's really going to be in the game like that.
That's the guard boy.
Trice, the bull, Robert Trice, the dude. He was the power forward. Yeah, he's good. He's good. You know. I mean, he has a left hook with both hands, but. I think Kent State, but you know, some of these like these mid majors, like the Kent States and stuff like that, they play as a team. So you know, they don't really focus on one person. So when that shooter from Kent State gets hot, everybody else is starting to go for him. Like, yes, listen, I got your screen. Come on over, come through, cut over. You know, stuff like that. But
shout out to Black Psychologist Podcast, Dr. Kyle. What up? What up?
Dr. Kyle. But yeah. True. I mean, the Iowa State Pitt is going to be a good one. Also, Auburn. Yeah, Auburn. I mean, let's see here. What's that? That's 9-8. Okay. Auburn and Iowa. The other Murray. I mean, he's not Keegan Murray, but he's another Murray. For some reason, I got Auburn coming out of that. Like, barely, though. They're going to barely come out of that.
I got Auburn winning that game.
They barely come out of that one. Houston, Northern Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, thanks for listening. Thanks for staying and playing, but you have to go home now. Let's see. Definitely Texas A&M, Penn State. Definitely, I have Penn State. Coming out of this thing. However, do not fall in love with that three-point shot.
Well, that's what they do.
If it's not there, don't. If
what
it's not there, swing it.
They slinging them, John.
Yeah. If it's not there, swing it. Yeah. Black Psychologist Podcast says I sent out invites for tournament brackets. They'd like to get them as 12 p.m. tomorrow. So I will be doing mine probably early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean early. Like, I'm dedicated to this. I do this, Craig.
I got a little headache right now, so I ain't doing it. As soon as we get off of this joint, I'm going to lay down.
No problem. Texas Colgate, I have Texas come out of that. Texas has been playing pretty good. Yeah, but I definitely got Penn State coming out of that thing. I think they can, because from what they showed against Purdue,
they've been playing pretty tough lately.
They have. And then also, too, now you don't have Zach Edney, whatever his last name is, clogging up the middle. So now, flex cuts. That's flex cuts for Penn State all day. Boom, 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 all through the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be very athletic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna be wide open. I mean, because Texas A&M, they might be bigger, but they might not be as athletic as Penn State. So I have Penn State advancing. Let's see. Xavier, Kennesaw State. I have Xavier advancing. Xavier's been like super duper quiet, flying under the radar, but they've been pretty good. They've been ranked pretty much all year. Iowa State and Pitt. That's that 6-11. I'm gonna take the 6th seed this time in the Midwest. So Iowa State advances. Of course, Miami advances. Auburn barely advances, and Houston's going to advance.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna leave it at that. On to the East.
Woo! When the East is in the house, oh my God. Number 1 is Purdue. Number 2 is the quiet and dangerous Marquette. Woo! Shout out to Stevie. Let's see. Number 3 is Kansas State. Number 4 is Tennessee. Underwhelming Tennessee, that is. Number 5 is Duke. How did you guys get in the tournament? I don't know. I'm hating.
They've won their last 4 games.
They have
of the season.
And didn't they win the ACC championship?
Yeah, they won the ACC championship, so that's an automatic bid.
And they're Duke. And they're Duke.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. Almost. Let's see.
Let's run through this so you can get out of there.
Yeah. Number 6, Kentucky. Number 7, Michigan State. I don't know how you guys got in there. Number 8, Memphis. Number 9, Florida Atlantic. 10 seed, USC. Dangerous. Number 11, Providence. Another dangerous team. 12, we have Oral Roberts. 13, we have Louisiana Lafayette, I think. Is that who it is? Number 13?
That's Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. I'm sorry. Louisiana. Sorry about that. Number 14, Montana State. 15 is Vermont. And 16 is Fairleigh Dickinson. So let's get this out the way. I got Purdue advancing. I have Memphis advancing. I have, no disrespect to your Duke boys, I got Oral Roberts advancing too. That's my upset special too over there in the East. 5-12. Yeah, I don't think Duke has seen a team like Oral Roberts. And Oral Roberts always hoops. Sorry. Let's see. Tennessee, Louisiana. That's another upset special. I got Louisiana playing because Tennessee has been really disappointing this year. I don't know how they got in the tournament. They've just been winning some of their non-conference games.
I guess you feel the same way about Kentucky too, then.
Ooh, actually, you know what? Actually, I have Kentucky. I have them advancing for some odd reason.
Okay.
You know.
But
let me see. Let me see. Who's that? Just at Kansas State and Montana. I'm gonna go out on the limb here and say Kansas State.
Shout out to Akeem Wright, my boy.
Shout out,
Keemy.
Let me see. We got Michigan State and USC. I got USC advancing definitely. They're gonna rock. They're gonna rock out for the Pac-12. Marquette and Vermont. I'm gonna go out on a limb again, and I'm gonna say Marquette.
You stupid. On to the next. On to the next. We're in the West.
To the West. Number 1, Kansas. Number 2, UCLA. Number 3, Gonzaga. Number 4, we have UConn, the UConn Huskies. Number 5, we got St.
Mary's.
Number 6, TCU. Number 7, we got Northwestern. Number 8, we got Illinois. Number 9, Arkansas. Number 10, we have number 10, Boise State, dangerous 10 seed. Number 11, we have the winner of the Arizona State Nevada game, which is underway right now. 12 seed is VCU. 13 seed would be, let's see, I just saw him. Oh, Iona. Shout out to Rick Pitino. He'll be leaving soon. Number 14, we got Grand Canyon University. I thought that was the same school in the commercials. Or that's Grand Canyon State or whatever that is. Number 15 is UNC Asheville, and number 16 seed, the dangerous 16 seed Howard. I mean, in LaShawn's world, they're going to the chip. So let's just get this one out the way. I got Kansas winning by a lot, and I want them to win by a lot, just to show her, that it's possibilities and probabilities, not fairy tales and unicorns and sunshine and Skittles and rainbows and stuff like that. No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. So for that matchup, I have Kansas advancing. That Arkansas-Illinois matchup, that's going to be rough for the first half, but I got Arkansas coming out because they're a little bit more athletic than Illinois.
Agree.
St. Mary's and VCU, woo! I got VCU, man.
I was about to say that. I was thinking I'm going to get VCU in that game
because they're kind of like they're kind of like the same team. It's just one is on the East Coast, one is on the West Coast. Let's see, UConn and Iona. All right, I got UConn winning this. Coach Pitino is going to say his salutations to the team. You're the best team I ever had. You're the best team I ever coached.
And I'm
going to St. John's.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got TCU over the winner of the Arizona State and Nevada. Nevada game for the 11th seed for the first 4. I have Gonzaga advancing against Grand Canyon. Once again, Gonzaga is drawing easy matchups. Northwestern and Boise State. Now that's a toughie.
I'll stick with Northwestern.
You're gonna take Northwestern?
Yeah, take Northwestern.
Why is that cool? Why? Because Chris Collins is a Duke grad or something like that? Is that it?
I'm just taking Northwestern.
It's a Big Ten. I mean, Big Ten's been hoping this year anyway. So yeah, I actually have Northwestern advancing too. I ain't gonna lie.
And UCLA.
And you're not gonna say UNC Asheville?
You said that.
Got UNC. but UNC Asheville. Coming up next, UCLA versus UNC Asheville.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for joining us this evening. We had a special big shout out to my godson, Keith G. Jr. We had a live interview.
Great interview, man. That was a great interview. That was great.
Thank y'all all for locking in with us, man. We look forward to seeing y'all next week, if not Sunday.
Oh, definitely Sunday.
Next week, yeah, definitely Sunday.
Definitely Sunday. And that was perfect, man. Thank you for coming on today, because this is actually technically our March Madness. This was our March Madness podcast.
Right. Yeah, because we supposed to. Yep.
Man.
Exactly. So.
A point guard all the way.
All day long, man. I got a little headache. So shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Kay, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it quick. Larry has a headache, so listen, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thank you to the G family, man. Thank you for having Keith G Jr. on here. Great interview, man. I can't wait to interview the rest of your guys and your teammates and stuff like that. Shout out to Trent. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Kyle. I'm off.
Hey, so you know how we do. Until the next one, the show was made by us, for us, by us, for us. So I can't even say it right.
That's all right.
Peace. Until the next time, y'all. You're in the basement with your boy, Next Step and K. Appreciate y'all. Out.
Deuces.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes.